your smokes, news and weather, music and jokes. See on the porch in my favorite house coat, it's the Sarah Beth Terry Show. She's a feral Christian out in the wild, the cigarette mom with a queen bee style, talking or singing about somebody you know. It's the Sarah Beth Terry, the Sarah Beth Terry, it's the Sarah Beth Terry Show. I'm Sarah Beth Terry, and you're not.
Welcome, friends. It is Saturday, June the 13th. And we are on the porch. I just got back from my day fraught with adventure, yard sales, and bargains galore. So welcome. Hello. What have you done today? It's 4:36 on a Saturday. What are you doing? What have you done today? Sean said I wasn't allowed to show him my Goodwill haul before I showed it to y'all. So that's what we're doing. So to catch you up on the events of my day, I got up at 6 o'clock this morning, fed the chickens, fed the turkeys, fed the cat, and the raccoon, who's ate 10 pounds of Friskies in the past 2 days, and fed both dogs, checked on Sean Darling, started his coffee, laid out his vitamins. And then I was scrolling through Facebook and I saw a yard sale in Dunbar. So I jumped up and threw on my clothes, brushed my teeth, washed my face, and I got in the car. And I went to the yard sale and I got a big old huge, probably a 20-gallon planter with those big, huge, like, buy them at the Rural King and they're like $90, $100. $20. Got it. So I'm going to put my citronella that's outgrowing me over here. I'm going to put it in that. And got a table and a room divider and 2 Louisville Sluggers and this pitcher. I know, right? Isn't that going to be so fun on my porch with lemonade in it? It's like excited. So, got me a pitcher. Fun 70s pitcher. So then, it was too hot for any more yard sales, and there was none out. So I went and did went all the way to Proctorville to yard sale. Didn't find nothing. But there was a boat on fire in the middle of the Ohio River when I went over the bridge. And I was like, that's something you don't see every day. And it sure was. It was there forever. It burned up. I don't know what happened, but it seemed like everybody got out safe, so it's weird. A lot of black smoke. Oh, and I went to Rural King this morning and I got my feed. Because it was on my way back from Dunbar with a good yard sale. And they had 50% off all their plants left in the nursery. So Sarah Beth came home with 4 hostas, 4 daylilies, an Easter lily, 2 hydrangeas, and some catnip for $65. Spent way more than I should have on feed, though, but it's all right. So then I went to a Goodwill, the good one in Barberville, because I like Barbersville, Kentucky, Barberville, West Virginia. It throws me every time. Anyway, so I spotted some Crocs, and I was like, hey, $10. Tried it on, great. $10. In the cart they went, home they went, out of the bag they went. And then I tried them on again, and I went, does anybody want to tell me what's wrong with this size? Does anybody want to tell me what's wrong with these 2 Crocs? That's right. One's a size 7, and one's a size 9. This one fits. This one don't. So somewhere in the world, there's a pair of mismatched Crocs. If you'd like to meet up and switch them to the right ones, let me know. Because now I'm pissed off that I've wasted $10 and all I have is one good Croc. Ain't that a Croc? I was in Rural King, and I heard somebody holler across when I stand at the register. She said, Sarah Beth Terry. I said, you're not. She started laughing. She said, I just love you. I just watch you all the time. I said, well, good. Makes me happy. She said, you won't go to Tractor Supply, huh? I said, hell no. She started laughing. And she said, I can't get your jingle out of my head. I said, me neither. And I said, is there any good yard sales up this way? She said, not a damn one. And we just laughed and cut up. And she said, well, keep on. And I said, thank you. The little girl checking me out just looked at me so strange. And she said, are you kind of famous? And I said, no, honey, I'm real famous. I said, hurry and check me out before anybody else recognizes me. And you know good and well all day long, she's probably like, who was that? It's like that time I went to Walmart for my granny in Richmond, Kentucky, next town over, the one with the Walmart. And I was getting her the typical stuff, milk, bread, eggs, that kind of stuff. And I was checking out, and somebody hollered from 3 checkouts over. They said, hey, I love your music. I said, hey, thank you so much. So I got home, I said, Granny, somebody hollered across the aisle and said, hey, I love your music. She goes, isn't that funny? I went, yeah. She goes, wonder who they thought you were. I was like, me? She's like, no. Thanks, Granny. So, yes, I have one crock that fits and one crock that don't. I know. Don't get me started. But I did get these shoes, and they're both the same size, and they both fit me. Look how cute them's going to be with my skirts. Ain't them cute? Got them sons of bucks. Let's see. For $9.99, and today was red tag, half price, so I got those for $5. Can't beat that with a stick. You want to see what else I got at the Goodwill? We'll look together. I got my husband a Hawaiian shirt and a pair of shorts, but he's already thrown them in the washing machine in case we have a date night tonight. So, you know me and my fun t-shirts. Is that not fun? Love it. I got this one for Sean. It says just peachy. And then I got me this one that says guns and coffee. But I got them to go with these fun pants that I found at another Goodwill. Look how fun those are, tie-dyed. And they got the little elastic at the bottom. Those are going to be so fun with my guns and coffee. See, I coordinate. I do outfits. So then I got this cute little skirt. Oh, look at that fun skirt. Isn't that fun? And I got this little t-shirt at a separate Goodwill to wear with that skirt. See, don't that match? I know. I can't stand it. So then I got these breeches. Aren't those fun? Oh my God, I love them. They're so fun. I got those breeches. And I got this t-shirt to go with it. And also, in case I felt like mixing it up, I also got cute little Flaherty t-shirt to go with it. Tell me how good that matches. Ain't that just, that's perfect. Look at that. Look at that. Right, 2 different Goodwills. I know. Can't stand it. All right. Leather skirt. Leather. I know, and I know it'll fit because it'll fit around my neck. If you don't have time to try it on, you can put it around your neck, and if it fits, it'll fit your waist. 9 times out of 10. But I got that sunbuck $4.49. Leather skirt. I know more with my fringy boots. Shut up. Hang on, my pile's getting big. Okay, don't laugh. This is a real place, and I went there as a young child with my Sunday school group. Big Bone Lick. Shut up. Big Bone Lick. I have like a whole core memory. Anyway, so bought that. Sean got me the cutest pair of fringy boots, knee-high fringy boots, when we was in North Carolina at a secondhand store called Hunters and Gatherers, and I love them, and Gretchen has threatened to steal them from me, even though they're 2 sizes too big for her. That's what we'll do. One of these Crocs is her size, and one of the Crocs is my size. They'll be like best friend lockets. I'll give her a Croc and give me a Croc. And she'll be like, quit giving me your Croc. And I'll be like, ma'am. Anyway, I found this toward dress that's in turquoise, kind of aqua, and I thought that would go with my fringy boots if I wore a brown belt with it and a little blue jean jacket. Got that. Got this little tank top that says, say yes to things you love. I love that. That made me happy. I got it. Got this, I thought, with cute little black Palazzo pants, or maybe even, dare I say, black leggings. Wouldn't that be cute with little sparkly sandals and a little black tank top? I know. And that's Cato. You know, every bit of that was $30. Got it for $4. Got the fun Outer Banks sweatshirt because I'm cold all year long. And so I love this little sweatshirt. And you know Goodwill, that was about a $50 sweatshirt at a gift shop down there in Outer Banks. Stuff's high. Hang on. My arm was itching. Anyway, gotta get my bag over here. My pile's getting big. I got this cute little sparkle dress. I thought with my sparkle boots, it's got the silver on them. Why not, right? And also, got this t-shirt. Says pray. Poignant. I got this cute little Cato dress at the Goodwill. Look at there. Isn't that cute as a button? Love them sleeves. But look at a little short dress. I can wear that with my fringy boots and a brown belt. Hang on. Getting in my bag. Got this safety orange tank top, which I'm digging because I'm wearing that in the yard to garden in. Hang on. I got this because it buttons up the front and I thought I could use it as a duster, but Sean hates leopard print, so I may not wear it at all. But I thought it was cute. So I won't, whatever, shut up. It's my outfit. I'll wear it if I want to. Okay, so then I got cute little plum colored short dress. Right? Got this cute little sailor looking dress in the blue and white stripe. Is that not adorbs? I'm thinking cute little beige sandals and like a little beige belt and maybe like big pearls. Then I got this fun little frock also to go with the fringy boots. Right? Very English. And then the last, but certainly not, oh no wait, that wasn't the last. I got this cute little bathing suit cover up. Oh shit, about to drop my stuff. That's got little sparkle turtles on it. How cute is that? And then the last piece that I splurged and spent $15 on. Look at that purse. Look at that fringy purse. $15. I know. So altogether, I think I spent $130 at Goodwill today. And it was red tag half price. The only thing I'm really pissed off about is the fact that I got 2 different size Crocs. Shoo. I bet that's how them sons of bitches ended up at the Goodwill to begin with from the shoe carnival. Somebody was in a hurry and they was on sale and they didn't check the box and they ended up with 2 different sizes. And now I've ended up with 2 different sizes and I'm going to have to figure out how to either use it as a planner or donate it back to Goodwill for a 3rd episode of What the Hell. Just had to shove that back in my bag. Hang on. What else did I get? Is that all I got? I got a little 2-tiered tray to put on my porch. And I got a little lamp because I don't like the lamp that's on my porch. So I got a different one. So I probably spent too much money today. But I like to stimulate the local economy. And your junk could be my junk. Also, in case you give a shit, starting at future shows, we will have the Queen Bee Bazaar, B-U-Z-Z-A-R, Bazaar. Do you love it? And you will have stage-worn clothes with the accessories that I have worn at various events, and you can take them home and wear them yourself. So you can shop my closet at the next show. So there you go. I love the turtle one. I think I might even wear it as a nightgown. It's that real silky material that's real stretchy. So, anywho. So now I got to get out there and plant hostas and daylilies and catnip. I don't even think Sean knows that I got plants. I literally snuck them through the back gate and put them out back and just kind of set them where I'm going to plant them until the sun goes a little bit behind the clouds later because it's hot. I might wait till tomorrow morning. But everything's kind of in bloom, so he's like, have all these flowers always been here? And I'm like, yep. I hate lying. I'm not lying. I'm just trying to make his backyard magical. And sometimes it costs a little bit of money to do that. Oh, somebody texted me earlier and asked me if I still wrote custom songs for people for anniversaries and birthdays and things like that. Yes, I do. If you would like a customized love song for your loved one, let me know. I do those. I'm a song tailor. I write a song directly for you, directly concerning the subject matter that you tell me to write about. Yes, the outfit will be put together. Accessories and tall. And Sean said he'll even dig through and get pictures of me wearing it on stage and put that with it. If we have a picture available, because sometimes we forget. We'll forget. We'll go whole show and we'll forget to do something. Where'd I get that bruise? Hell spells. I'm going to start wearing pantyhose. My legs look like I've been beat to death with back nickels. Anyway. They'll vary, Jacqueline, just depending on where I wore it, what I wore it to, and how many accessories and whatnot came with it, you know. Happy birthday, Julie. Hello. Oh, the next show is next Saturday at the E3 Club in Elkins, West Virginia for West Virginia Day. So be there. Oh, how much for the song? Oh, they're $200, and you get the lyrics, you get the work tape demo and everything. So just let me know. We'll get in touch. So just send me a message. Yeah, I'm sure he knows now. He might know. He might not know. He might not know till he gets out there and starts weed eating and realizes he don't have to weed eat around as much stuff. But I did get 2 hydrangeas for $8 a piece. I thought that was pretty good considering that they're only $26.99. I never do good with hydrangeas, and I want some so bad. I want a big white one, big snowball bush, just like my Aunt Mag used to have. And I don't even know what colors these are going to be. Hell no, on my lake, they're probably forest ones, and they're not going to take worth of shit in the yard. Yes, I remember when you could buy pantyhose almost everywhere. I don't know where you can even get pantyhose anymore. I haven't bought any since I was a Hooters girl. No, not true. I wore some pantyhose last year when we did a show together. Me and G did a show together because my legs were too white for the outfit I had on, so I had to wear little pantyhose. I don't know. I don't know if we're going to get into something tonight. Me and Sean ain't had a date night in forever. And I'm so madly in love with him, but we spend every bloody moment together that sometimes we forget to take time to go do stuff without, like, working. And we don't have a show tonight, so I'm thinking about dressing up to the nines and making my husband take me out on a date. So, we'll see. But I am going to start doing outfits of the day again, considering that I had to get all my summer stuff out and all I had was my winter stuff, and I've been wearing the same shorts and t-shirts for like the past 2 weeks. Nobody wants to see that. So, I'll start doing outfits of the day again because I have things to do. And I'm also going to have a big, huge damn yard sale before too long. I don't know if I'm having it in Kentucky or in West Virginia, but I need to get rid of some stuff to make room for more stuff. So, now tights. I can't hardly do tights because they're too hot. See, Becca, you get it. Like, sometimes they'll take, sometimes they won't. And I'm in zone 6, so they should take. We'll see. But anyway. Oh, I want to thank everybody, the new people that are here. There's like 3,000 new people on the porch. Welcome. Glad to have you. My favorite, oh my gosh, I love the arguments in the curse versus cuss video. I love it. Because they're illustrating my point. They're literally cussing me a new blue streak without cussing me a new blue streak and telling me all the things that I'm doing wrong with my life. And I'm like, that sounds a whole lot like judgment. And somebody said, that's profane. And I said, that is subjective. The line between profane and holy is razor thin. Razor thin. You might walk into the Vatican and be like, this is profane. I don't see a bunch of naked dudes. To them, that's holy. Who am I? Time and place, moderation and intention. We've talked about this before. What ifs? Like me or don't like me, you're still talking, so I don't care. Oh, it is hotter than blue blazes in West Virginia, and I have got to find some shade or a body of water. I might just go in there and lay in the bathtub and read my book. I don't know. I know it's going to rain tomorrow, so I've kind of saved all my indoor housework for then. I don't like to do housework when it's pretty outside. I like to go outside and do stuff. I like to go piddle. I got on my Crocs today, so you know I'm piddling. Oh, we have like 6 dates left between now and November 1st. So if you haven't booked your house concert, private show, got us where you are in that neck of the woods, holler like now and let us know. Because we'd love to put you on the schedule. We're going to Camden, Tennessee in August. We're going to be in Campton, Kentucky in July. We'll be in Elkins next weekend. We're going to be in Huntington coming up soon. Like so, just get on the website and check it out. That's what we're trying to do. Keep the schedule full so I can bring the show to you. As fun as it is to sit on my porch all day, I do like to meet you in real life and let's go do things. Jacqueline, why don't you brag? She's like, I'm going swimming. I could go down here to the creek, but I'd probably grow another head. So, we'll see. I might just go on a date with my husband, Peggy. So you're right. I might just get all dolled up and shave my legs above the knee and let's go have some biscuits. If you know, you know. Anywho, but I did want you to see my Goodwill haul, and now I've sat down, and my blood sugar has even back up because I ate a little bit of chicken and dumplings from the other night. And Sean rolled me a cigarette to smoke here in a minute by myself. And I need to replant my citronella. Look at this sunbuck. I mean, it came in a 4-ounce pot. Hang on. It's so big. That's what she said. Look at this son of a bitch. I know. I got to replant it. It's too big for the pot that it's in. Why don't you just break my colas on the way down, too, you big old citronella? God. Anyway, I have lots of little projects that I want to do, lots of little dreams, but I don't know if I'm going to get them all done or not, but it is fun to plan and prep. I got to get a lot of merch stuff done. I got to order some new t-shirts and some new stickers. I got to order the new product line. I got to talk to my stage designer and see what we need to do to build the stage. I got to get my projector rolling. I got to get the rest of the videos done for the songs. I got to get the card deck done. I mean, there's a lot. So today I took for me. And I went to the Goodwill and I went yard selling and I bought chicken feed and flowers. And tomorrow I will clean the house, and Monday I'll put things away, and Tuesday I'll put things away, and Wednesday I have a couple of appointments. And then Thursday and Friday I'll get ready for the show. Saturday I'll have the show, and then I have to go to Irvin in the next couple of weeks and get some stuff out of storage. And so it's going to be busy. But I appreciate you hanging out with me and visiting and being part of the porch and listening to the music and sharing me with your friends, liking, subscribing, all that fun stuff. I appreciate it more than you know. So, in the meantime, friends, keep your Bibles open and your powder dry on your head on a swivel because people are acting crazy. Be nice to old people, animals, and children. Try to love your neighbor if you can't give it to God because he loves you and I do too, and there's nothing that you can do about that. In the meantime, friends, until we meet again, remember, I'm Sarah Beth Terry, and you're not. Bye.